Welcome to Barely Entertaining's Classic Collections podcast, where we aim to introduce a whole new audience to great classic stories. I'm Kathy, and I hope you enjoy the story I found for you today. Molly Whoopie, a retelling of the Scottish fairy tale from the collection of Joseph Jacobs. Once upon a time, a kind but poor family had so many children that they could hardly feed them all. One spring, the youngest three sisters set off into the woods to find work and food. Molly Whoopie, the youngest of the three, was also the most clever and most daring. The girls wandered for a long time without finding a single house. As night fell and their stomachs growled with hunger, they spotted a faint light in the distance and made their way towards it. It turned out to be a large cottage, and they knocked on the door. A tall woman answered, "What do you want, children?" "Please," they said, "we are cold and hungry. May we come in just for a little while?" The woman frowned. I wish I could help you," she said, but my husband is a giant and he doesn't like visitors. He might get very angry." "Please," they begged, "we'll leave before he comes back." The woman hesitated, then finally said, "All right, but be quiet." She let them in, gave them warm bread and milk, and sat them by the fire. Just as they were finishing their meal, they heard loud footsteps outside the door. A deep rumbling voice called out, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the scent of someone. Who's in the house with my wife?"
Who goes up there? Who goes up there? Who's in my fee, fi, fo, fum? I smell the scent of someone. A shadow moves, a creak in the floor. Who's there lurking behind the door? Who's in my house? Who's in my house? Come on out, stop hiding now. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? I won't back down, I'll find you somehow. Lights flicker, walls start to hum. A cold wind whispers where it's from. I hear a laugh, or was it a cry? Who's in my house? Show me why. Footsteps in the hall. Tap, tap, tap. Breath on my neck. Snap, snap, snap. Walls are alive. They groan and shout. Who's in my house? Come on out. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? Who's in my house? Come on out. Stop hiding now. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? I won't back down. I'll find you somehow. Fee, fi, fo, fum. The night is still young. I'll search every corner till this game is done. Who's in my house? I'll call you by name. Who's in my house? And once I find you, you'll never play this game. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? Who's in my house? Come on out, stop hiding now. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? I won't back down, I'll find you somehow. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? Come on out, stop hiding now. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? I won't back down, I'll find you somehow. Don't stop, Bill. Up over stop, Bill. Who's in my house? Who's in my house? Who's in my house?
"They're just three little girls," his wife said. "They'll be gone by morning. Please don't frighten them." The giant grumbled, but he said no more. He had a large supper and agreed to let the girls stay for the night. He even told them they could share the bed with his own three daughters. Before bedtime, Molly noticed something strange. The giant tied straw ropes around the necks of her and her sisters, but gold chains around the necks of his own daughters. Molly stayed awake, pretending to sleep. Once everyone else was snoring, she gently slipped off the straw ropes from her sisters and herself and swapped them with the gold chains from the giant's daughters. Then she lay quietly back in bed. In the middle of the night, the giant got up. In the dark, he reached for the straw ropes, thinking they marked the strangers. He whispered, "That's them," intending to scare them off. But he was so blind in the dark that he did not notice that he had the wrong girls. He yelled in the faces of his own daughters, his best giant yell. His daughters squealed in fright. He yelled back. Embarrassed, his wife, now awake, was yelling too. Molly and her sisters used the chaos to slip out. They ran through the forest and didn't stop until morning, when they came to a grand castle. The castle belonged to a king who listened to Molly's tale with great interest. "You are a smart girl," said the king. "If you can go back and bring me the giant's enchanted sword that hangs behind his bed, I'll reward you. Your eldest sister may marry my eldest son." Molly agreed, and off she went. She crept into the giant's house after dark, hid beneath the bed, and waited until the giant had eaten and was snoring. Then she slipped out, reached over, and carefully lifted the sword from its hook. But it clanged softly, and the giant stirred. Molly ran, the sword in hand, and the giant came thundering after her. She raced towards a narrow bridge called the Bridge of One Hair. She crossed it easily, being small. But the giant, being too large, could not follow. "Woe to you, Molly Whoopie," he roared. "Never come back again." "Twice more I will," called Molly with a grin. "Just wait and see." She brought the sword to the king, and just as promised, her eldest sister was married to the prince. Then the king said, "Can you bring me the giant's magical purse, which lies beneath his pillow? If you do, your second sister shall marry my second son."
Tiptoe sharp on the creaky floor. Giant snores, thunder, but I'm craving more. Sly shadow slips past the treasure chest. Molly won't be in the house, you can guess the rest. Gold in my fingers, wit in my brain. Giant too slow, trying to match my lane. 3 times I've danced on the edge of his wrath, but I'm quick on my feet, leave him gassed in my path. Molly Whoopie, she clever, she bold, snatching the loot from the giant's hold. 3 times the charm, no harm, just grace. Laughing at the giant while I'm winning the race. Molly Whoopie, she clever, she bold, snatching the loot from the giant's hold. 3 times the charm, no harm, just grace. Laughing at the giant while I'm winning the race. His wife whispers warning, she's too sly, but the big man's ego won't let him comply. I swipe the sword, then the purse, then the ring. Left him dumbfounded, can't catch a thing. His footsteps quake, but I'm already gone. Out the door, past the woods to the dawn. Call me the trickster, the thief with a grin. Molly Whoopie always wins, again, again. Molly Whoopie, she clever, she bold, snatching the loot from the giant's hold. 3 times the charm, no harm, just grace. Laughing at the giant while I'm winning the race. Molly Whoopie, she clever, she bold, snatching the loot from the giant's hold. 3 times the charm, no harm, just grace. Laughing at the giant while I'm winning the race. Molly Whoopie. Molly Whoopie. Molly Whoopie. Molly Whoopie.
Molly returned to the giant's house, crept under the bed again, and waited. When the giant fell asleep, she reached up, slipped the purse gently from beneath the pillow, and tiptoed away. But a floorboard creaked, and the giant woke up and chased her all the way to the bridge once more. Molly crossed it, but he could not. "Woe to you, Molly Whoopie," he shouted. "Never come back again." "Once more," Molly cried. "Just one more time." She gave the purse to the king, and her second sister was happily married. Then the king said, "One last task, Molly. If you can bring me the giant's ring, the one he wears on his finger, you may marry my youngest son." Molly accepted the challenge. she slipped back into the giant's house and waited under the bed once more. When he was snoring, she gently pulled at his hand and worked the ring off his finger. But just as she got it free, the giant woke up and caught her. "Ha! Ah! Now I've got you, Molly Whoopie," he growled. "If I had done to you what you have done to me, what would you do?" Molly thought fast. "I'd put you in a sack with a cat and a dog, some thread and some scissors, and hang you on a hook while I went to find a big stick, and then I'd come back and give you a scare you'd never forget." "Well then," said the giant, "I'll do just that." So he put Molly in a big sack with a cat and the dog, a needle and thread and scissors, and hung the sack on the wall, and then he went to find a stick in the woods. But while he was gone, Molly began to sing softly, "Oh, if you only saw what I see."
If you saw what I see, you'd stop in your tracks. The world's got edges, but this one cracks. A flicker, a shimmer, a whisper in the air. Come closer, take a look if you dare. I can't tell you what no words will do, but it's waiting here just for you. Come and see, come and see. The colors twist like they're breaking free. Step inside the mystery. It's not a game, not a puzzle you can frame. It's a world in bloom, a story untold, a treasure you can't hold.
The giant's curious wife came over. "What do you see, Molly?" "I can't explain it. You'd have to see it for yourself. If you get in the sack, I'll hold it open for you." The wife agreed. Molly cut a little hole, slipped out, helped the giant's wife into the sack. Then she quickly sewed it up and hid behind the door and waited. Soon the giant returned, carrying a huge stick. He swung the sack down and gave it a few hard whacks. "Ow, it's me, your wife!" cried the poor woman. But the hissing cat and barking dog, on top of the wife's cry, only confused the giant. Just then Molly dashed out from behind the door and ran. The giant spotted her and gave chase. But once again she crossed the bridge of one hair, and he could not follow. "Woe to you, Molly Whoopie!" he shouted for the last time. "You'll never see me again," she called back. And she kept her word. Molly gave the king the ring, and she married the younger prince. She lived happily ever after and never had to outsmart a giant again. Thanks for joining me for this classic story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I can't wait to share another classic with you, so keep listening to Barely Entertaining for more great classic content.